Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Juiced Up Jobbers. Yes, sir. Guess what? Your boy finally got his hands on a world heavyweight championship.
If we're bragging about Wales,
Look. Like, just to update in the story of my life, I have
Yes.
never owned like an official like belt. I've only when I was a kid had the toys. So like this is always
it's a major dream come true when you're a big wrestling fan to get
I
one
couldn't be
replica belt.
happier. Couldn't be happier. I need to get a little spoiler for y'all. The fat boy, he gonna have to get himself one of the extensions to put it around my big old waist. So
That's why you go like the Big Show style, where you just put it over your shoulder.
Just put it over the shoulder. Just put it over the shoulder. But yeah, I'm gonna get it hung up. Be right here. Hopefully this year I can actually get me a nice desk to put here, and I can have do this whole thing, make it look real
As
nice.
someone who has 3 belts, when it comes to pro wrestling titles, they are fun. They're expensive, but you'll be like, yep, they're amazing.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Today we have just a little bit of a special fun time today. It is Super Bowl Sunday. So yeah, like a lot of us busy. Busy, fun day today. So we're gonna do ourselves a little Attitude Era Monday Night Wars WWF, WCW, ECW draft. And on top of that, all of us, the two of us next week, are going to have to put together a pay-per-view card with the roster we draft today. We will have 25 picks each. And like I said, this is WWF, WCW, ECW.
The rules that I put
Attitude Era time
in the messages, factions count as 1 pick. So if someone looks how to get a faction, they luck out. So if you're a DX fan, NWO fan, the Ministry of Darkness, the corporate ministry, if you draft them, you get everyone.
Also, one thing I think we should just kind of put up here: if we're drafting the NWO, we're not drafting all 52-something members.
If we're drafting the NWO, it's those 3: Hogan, Hall,
and Nash. You can have those, and that'll be.
No, I totally agree with you. And another one for DX. For me personally, I feel like the ideal one to draft for DX is Triple H's version, which I think is the best version of DX.
It is the best version.
So Triple H, the New Age Outlaws, China, and X-Pac. I feel like that's the when you pick DX, that's it. That's the perfect one you pick.
Yeah, and that's just how we're gonna have to do it. And also at the very end here, what's up, Desmond? Thank you for joining us today, man. Thank you.
You're always there for some reason, Desmond, and we appreciate you for that.
We appreciate you. And at the end, we are going to do a WWE theme song tier list ranking, which has, I believe, I got 38 theme songs on there,
which is perfectly
which is just all time. Like I just threw a bunch together, and we're gonna have some fun with that.
Yeah, like I mentioned with Chris earlier, I know all of January we did the Royal Rumble themed match. With the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view coming up, I feel like dedicating it just for one of the podcasts instead of a month's worth of like we did with the Rumble. I think 1 week is fitting for that. I told them I'd rather do it for like the big 4. So Rumble, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, and Money in the Bank, because Money in the Bank is historic at this point.
It is, and I think we're going to get to that point. We might even be able to have a second show this month dedicated to Elimination Chamber, but we're going to really have to actually look and figure something out for that. But I know we got the main one. The main one's going to be juicy. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good to go. However, since I don't have a coin on me, I thought I had a coin on me.
Are you on your phone or your computer? Because you can do the coin flip on.
You want me to do the
do the screen share with the computer where you go coin flip on Google, and we'll go from there. I trust you, but I want the fans to see that we're not BSing.
Yeah,
them,
like that's what I want to do. Like is it coin flip January? Just flip a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Just flip a coin. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, cool. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna share the screen here.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget how to do it. Give me 1 second. Share screen. And okay. All right. So here we go. You ready? What you want, Alex? Heads or tails?
Give me tails. Oh,
It
you're
is
first.
heads. So I guess I get the first pick. All right.
Yep.
All right.
And do you want to go just back and forth, or do you want to do a snake draft?
I mean, it's going to be about the same anyway if we snake it. It's only 2 of us, so we're just going to go back and forth.
All right, that's perfect.
So, I mean, I think if you really want to be honest here, the first pick is kind of obvious how you're going to go. So with the number 1 pick, give me Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, okay. Solid choice.
It's obvious for me, at least.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Alex.
You know what? I'm not gonna pass it up. I'm going straight for the guns. I'm going straight for a faction, and the faction is Too Sweet. Give me the NWO of Hogan, Hall, and Nash.
Real emphasis on the end there, Alex.
Hey, I'm brown, so leave me alone. Brother.
Ole over there with you. Okay. I'm just writing all this down.
Just get it out of the way. I know who you're picking for number 2. It's pretty obvious.
It's actually not as obvious because I could go so many ways.
Why would you break up the second biggest rivalry in WWE?
I can't, I can't. I mean, you just gotta give me the Brahma Bull. Just give me the Brahma Bull at number 2. Give me The Rock.
The Rock.
It's so easy, so obvious.
You know what? Just so so I can have a good feud, because I feel like having this feud with these 2 individuals at their prime. Mm-hmm. Give me The Undertaker.
You just threw a whole wrench into my plans.
Give me The Undertaker.
That's why I said it wasn't so obvious.
You were going to pick The Undertaker instead of The Rock?
Why. Man, dude, you threw a whole wrench into my whole plans.
Hey, RJ, happy Super Bowl.
Just because you did that, I don't know if you're thinking the way I was thinking, but I'm going to prevent you from booking this match. My number 3 pick, Sting.
Damn it!
So not even in our fantasy land booking are we going to get Undertaker versus Sting. What's up, RJ? Happy Super Bowl day.
Unless you wanted, because I know when me and Axel did our drafts back in the day, there is you did it with us too. We have that trading grace. If you want to trade, we can trade who we want. You know what?
We'll see. We'll see at the end how that goes.
At this point, you got the number 1 guy in WWE. You got the number 2 guy in WWE. You got Mr. WCW. I'm not going to let you get another faction because I got 2 words for you.
It's a smart move by you. So which version of DX are you taking?
I'm getting where Triple H is the leader.
Triple H.
The New Age Outlaws, China, and X-Pac.
China, New Age Outlaws, and X-Pac. That's solid. That's solid. But you know what? I'm gonna still go a singles again here.
I know who
and you know what? It's going to just have to be the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. It's going to be my number 4. HBK.
That's fine. That's fine for your number 4. For me, for my number 4 pick, you know what? I need some sympathy. I need someone to sympathize when he goes against those dastardly NWO individuals. He's a bit of a basket case. He has 3 personalities. You'll never know if he's grooving. Where's that demonic mask? Or he's going to have you bang, bang, have a nice day. Give me Mick Foley.
Mick Foley. A very solid pick. Very underrated. This is getting good. For my number 5 pick, I'm going to take a tag team. I'm going to take the tag team I highly regard as the greatest tag team of all time.
No.
Take us down to Dudleyville. Give me the Dudley Boys.
Ooh, the Dudley Boys. Yes. Oh. You know what? I'm not. You're not giving. You're not gonna give me the dream match of Undertaker and Sting. You're not gonna get 1/3 of that triangle ladder match. Get me.
It's good.
Give me the Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys, very solid. Very solid, sir. Now, this is there's so many people to choose from.
Yeah.
And since we're doing this match card next week or over the next week that we're gonna present next week, you really got to take that into consideration. You can't just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna draft every great person ever."
No, you need the meat and potatoes. You need those solid wrestlers. You need the storytellers.
You know, matter of fact, since WCW had one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time,
I swear to God.
For my number 6 pick, we're going to go, woo! We're going to take Ric Flair. Okay?
Ric Flair.
Very solid.
All right, so he's going to get Ric Flair. See, I'm all about storytelling, and you know what? We have the hardcore legend. We have the Phenom. Why not get the Holy Trinity of the Deranged Monsters? Give me the Big Red Machine, Kane.
The future mayor of Knox County, Tennessee.
Yeah. We don't talk about Glenn Jacobs.
We don't talk about Mayor Kane.
Yeah.
We talk about Mass Kane on this channel.
Yes, we do.
Okay. So I'm looking at it, right? So we got Ric Flair. So just to recap, so everybody's had 6 picks. My first 6 picks, ladies and gentlemen: Stone Cold, The Rock, Sting, Shawn Michaels, the Dudley Boys, and Ric Flair. Whereas Alex has the NWO, the Undertaker, DX, Mick Foley, the Hardy Boys, and Kane. Very solid. This
is prototypical Attitude Era. I feel like
this is just how it's going to go. And it's crazy because now we have, number 7. I'm going to take another legend of the business.
Okay.
Who kind of had a little bit of a revitalization in WCW. Give me, the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay, not horrible, not fantastic.
See, it's not fantastic to you, but like I said, I gotta keep this in mind for the card booking. And I had something for that. Don't disrespect the Macho Man now. Alex Vato Loco.
You know what? He is. How come he wasn't a top 5? I just realized that now. Despite our opinions about him, he's awfully.
You're not gonna let him slide down to me, are you? That's all right.
No. See, he's another bald dynamo. Very limited moveset, but man, was he super popular in WCW, brother. Give me Goldberg. I can't believe he's that low. I just realized that he's that low.
I thought you were going to let him keep falling. That's why I have not picked him yet. So I was like, he's just going to let him keep falling.
Hey,
I'm going to pick him at like 10 or 11 or something.
Yeah, we are taking ECW.
We are taking ECW, guys.
But it's actually slowly technically, Chris did get an ECW/WWE faction. Technically.
I did take the Dudley Boys. Because we're not really specifying whether it's like, you know what I mean?
It's just them during the Attitude Era. So their collective careers from 1997 to 2001 are taken into consideration.
It's funny that RJ brought that up because I am going to take the whole flipping show, Mr. Rob Van Dam.
You had to.
I have to at this point. Like, I have to. We got to do something here.
Hey.
So pick number 8.
You know what I think about that draft pick, Chris? It lacks something. It lacks a little bit of something. You know what it lacks? It lacks intensity, integrity, and intelligence. Give me Kurt Angle.
How did I forget Kurt Angle? How did I forget? Look, I literally just. You know what's so funny?
Mm-hmm.
When I've been doing these drafts, or I've been doing,
Yes.
last week I was on Malik's podcast and we were doing this or that, or like they were asking like my top 10, about top 10s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll put the Undertaker in there. Like, just not even thinking. Like, he's my second favorite wrestler of all time,
Mm-hmm.
and I just did that again. Kurt Angle's always in my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
I always talk about Kurt Angle. I just forgot he was part of the Attitude Era there for
a lot of us do.
Because I always picture Kurt technically early 2000s is, but I always picture Kurt with the ruthless aggression look, and that's my downfall. It's number 9. Number 9.
Yep.
9.
I mean, you need a tag team. All you have is just.
I'm gonna take. Let me get Edge and Christian, okay? Because you're not gonna take that from me.
I'm not gonna take that from you. Okay, that's fine.
Since you already done took the Hardys.
I done took in the Hardys. I already have 3 tag teams. Actually, no, basically 4 tag teams already in one hit because I can put Hall and Nash as a tag team.
All right. Yeah, you do technically have Hall and Nash.
Let's see who else to pick. You know what? I think I'm gonna show ECW some love too. You picked Rob Van Dam. I'm gonna pick the Human Suplex Machine, Taz.
Taz. Very solid. Very solid. All right. For number 10, I can't believe this guy's dropped so low. He's one of my favorites of all time. You know what? Give me. Bang!
It's me.
God,
it's me.
Dallas.
It's DDP. That is a solid pick.
I got DDP and RVD.
You know what? There's a reason why WCW was so great. I got to specifically for the cruiserweights.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I am not gonna let you get him. There's a reason why he's my all-time favorite wrestler, and I already have Kurt Angle. I already have them there. Give me Eduardo Gory Guerrero, bitch. You are not taking Eddie from me, sir.
I was about to take Eddie in a faction too, bro.
The Rascals.
Yeah, I was ready.
Or the Filthy Animals.
WCW God is so long ago. Rascals was the Radicals, right?
Oh no, the Radicals was WWE. Yeah, it was him, Malenko, Saturn, and Benoit. That's WWE. The Filthy Animals. Or I'm like, you're not telling me you get to pick the LWO.
No, I'm not taking the LWO. No. Well, since you took Eddie, I'm gonna have to be an asshole here. I'm gonna have to take, arguably, if it's not Eddie, it's definitely Rey Mysterio. The greatest luchador of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly isn't Alberto Del Rio, okay?
No, not at all. You know what? Hey, since you took away Rey Mysterio, let's take away who arguably was the best talker of the cruiserweight division. Then he jumped ship and he had this millennial countdown. He went toe-to-toe with The Rock. Give me Y2J Chris Jericho.
It's so funny because before you said Eddie Guerrero, I was thinking about Jericho. Then you said Eddie, and I was like, I'm going to take Ray. Damn, now I lost Y2J.
Like I said, the Attitude Era is tough because we're going back and forth. Obviously, your main event's going to be Austin and Rock. You cannot deny me that's going to be your main event for.
Yeah, like you can't.
That's already your main event off rip. Me, I can go multiple ways because I have a lot of people. You don't know what my main event's going to be.
No, I have no idea what your main event's going to be. You got people like Goldberg and Kurt Angle there. Like that'd be wild enough.
Yeah, or you never know. Hell in a Cell, Undertaker versus Goldberg.
Good God. I don't even think I'd want to see that in the Attitude Era.
Imagine a spear off the top of the cell.
Well, that's not happening. This ain't SmackDown. Here comes the pain.
We'll make it work, brother.
Brother.
All right, so I picked Y2J. What's your next pick?
Dude, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty here. Trying to think. Trying to think if I'm missing like any like bigger WCW names.
There's two that
There's
three I
one
can think
on
of
my
right now.
mind that I'm just gonna go at. God, see, I don't know if I want to take him yet. You know what? I'm not only gonna take him. I'm gonna add to my tag team division,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take him and his brother.
I knew it. Harlem Heat.
Harlem Heat.
You know what? Since you're going the tag team route, it's only fitting that I go as well, right?
Okay.
They started off in this gothic faction with The Undertaker, but then they became a protective agency. Give me Bradshaw and Farouk, the bum, give me the A. Dude, my tag team
you know what's crazy?
stacked.
I love that theme song. Like,
Yeah, my tag team is stacked. I have the Hardys, I have the New Age Outlaws, I have the APA, I can even have the Brothers of Destruction if I wanted to.
Yep. See, now we're getting down into it now.
Yeah, now we haven't shown much love to ECW other than
We
Rob Van
haven't,
Dam.
and you know what? Man. Like, I'm trying. You know what? I'm going to show just a little bit of love because his name keeps coming into my mind. The homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu.
Okay.
We need a spot for a real good hardcore match on this.
You already have Rob Van Dam and Sabu, so
like I feel like we can do something with this here.
You know what? Since you took the biggest beer drinker in the Attitude Era, I'm gonna take the other biggest beer drinker of the Attitude Era. The only difference is once he finishes drinking his beer, he smashes the can in his face. Give me the Sandman.
Full Metallica theme and all, baby. Full Metallica theme. Okay.
Is that the cat? Is that the cat? I'm like, were you kissing at your cat?
Nah. I'm trying to think here. Man.
Well, what draft are we on? What number are we on?
So we're on number 14 here.
Barely.
I thought we were gonna speed past 15, honestly.
Oh, here we are.
Got a little bit harder here, but you know what? All in all, I'm going to take a faction. They weren't the greatest faction of all time, but damn, if they weren't over and they weren't entertaining.
Is it too cool?
It is too cool.
That is too cool.
You want to be too sweet? We're going to be too cool over here, baby.
You know what? We know that that 2000 to 2001 wasn't very popular for WCW. It was not a pretty time for WCW.
It was not.
But there is some limelight in there. I already have Goldberg. I need another muscly individual. Give me the big bad boot daddy. Give me Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner. Okay.
And then just give a recap to the people that started showing up to let them know what we have
number
so far.
15.
After you pick 15.
Huh?
So after you pick was that already 15 for both of us?
No, this is 15 coming up.
Or after we hit our 15th pick, let's do a recap for the fans that show up. Let them know what we're at so far. That way they know, like, oh, why hasn't he been picked? He hasn't been picked.
For number 15, I am going to take, just has to be the world's largest athlete. Give me the Big Show, a.k.a. The Giant.
Well, who are you taking, the Giant or the Big Show?
Well, see, like, this is my thing. Like if I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like I'd take the Giant. Like, I like the Giant look, like. Because he was solid in WCW, so I'm going to take the Giant. Doing drop kicks and shit.
You know what? Let's see. I have Kurt Angle. I have Chris Jericho. I have Eddie Guerrero. Let's see. Who else can I add? Who else can I add in that awesome lineup?
Where is Voldemort?
Is that who asked?
No, I was just mimicking.
Let's see who else can I add. I want to see what tag teams were there that we haven't taken yet.
Oh my gosh.
That were big. I think my tag team division is fine with the people that I have. Wait, why are we showing love to the women? I just realized that.
I was going to get there eventually.
You know what? I have China. You know what? Give me I need
This is the Attitude Era. This isn't even like prime like Trish and Lita years though. Like that's
no, you're right. I'll wait a little bit because they're all going to be my valets. I'll wait for my valets for later. So for my 15th pick, that way we can give them a recap of what we've done so far. Who can I think? That is a solid pick. Let me check. I gotta refresh the Attitude Era. Let's see, dude. You know what? Because you haven't picked them yet. Because he's on the list right there. Did you pick Raven already or no?
I did not pick Raven yet.
I'll add Raven on the list.
All right. So that means we both have 15 picks each.
So you recap yours.
So my picks go as follows: Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Sting, Shawn Michaels, the Dudley Boys, Ric Flair, the Macho Man Randy Savage, Rob Van Dam, Edge and Christian, DDP, Rey Mysterio Jr., the Harlem Heat, Sabu, Too Cool, and the Giant. Do you want to recap yours? Do you remember yours?
No.
Okay. So yours goes as follows: The New World Order, The Undertaker, D-Generation X, that is Triple H, China, New Age Outlaws, and X-Pac, Mick Foley, the Hardy Boys, Kane, Goldberg, Kurt Angle, Taz, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Jericho, APA, The Sandman, Scott Steiner, and Raven.
Jesus.
Very big roster there.
Very big lineup right there.
All right. So it is my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take this faction that I know you would never take.
I knew it.
I am going to take the. You can't deny it. This man. It is what it is, man. You know, give me the Hart Foundation.
RJ, he saw your comment. That's why he said that.
Oh wait. What? Where?
Look at the latest comment,
I didn't
RJ.
even see it. I'm over here, dude. I'm dead ass. Like I googled WCW roster, and just like the first picture that came up was Bret Hart. So I was like, yeah.
I was hoping you would just get Bret Hart because I wanted Owen. I wanted Owen to.
Well, I was thinking of that, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna take it.
So you're taking the one where it's Bret, Owen, British Bulldog, Neidhart, and Brian Pillman, right?
Yeah, that's the only one I know, really. Like, to be honest with you,
that's the only Attitude Era version one that I can think of.
Yeah, like I remember it was like Brian Pillman was in there because he was feuding with Stone Cold.
You know what? I'm getting another faction. They were just as over as Too Cool in the hardcore indie scene. And you know what? I need shits and giggles. See, I have the NWO. It's only fitting that I get their parody. Give me the Blue World Order. Give me Stevie Richards, the Blue Meanie, and Nova. Give me the Blue World Order. I need a feeder tag team for my guys.
You need a team just to put everybody else over.
And Stevie Richards can deliver good matches with people, so I'm not worried about Stevie Richards having a bad match.
Stevie Richards can do it, man. And you know what? I just had someone, and I can't remember who it was. Oh, that's who it is.
Who?
Someone who is just the lifeblood, the heart of ECW.
Tommy Dreamer?
Mr. Tommy Dreamer.
Mm-hmm.
We need somebody to get his ass kicked all the time. That's Tommy. We love Tommy.
Let's see. Did you take the main three, Howard, or did you take all three? No, I just took the main three, RJ. I am not taking 177 members of the NWO. Just the Golden Trinity.
No.
You know, that was
we
the
put
rule.
a limit on that. Like, that's a little too much there.
You know what? He's a little bit controversial, but just imagine the hardcore match with these two together. This guy is hopped up on some white substance. He has stabbed people to death. Give me New Jack.
New Jack is
a pick.
He's a pick. You know what? I think you should go ahead and pick Voldemort and have them face each other in your pay-per-view. I'd vote for you myself, to be honest with you. It's a death match, baby.
If Axel were here right now, I was gonna do a side hustle on you on the side. Let's get everybody else. So Axel has to pick Voldemort because he hates Voldemort more than I do. That was my plan. Like, hey, if Axel's gonna join us, have him go so low in the draft that he has to pick Voldemort as a final pick.
Oh my gosh, that's so rough. And I'm gonna show some more love to ECW here. Give me the Man Beast. Give me Rhino.
Ooh,
Gore.
You know what? I'm gonna show some love for ECW again too. You got the Man Beast. I'm going with the guy that pretty much, well, other than DX and NWO, kind of was another stepping stone for the Attitude Era. He looked at the NWA Championship and told that championship and all the people that won it that they can kiss his ass. Give me the franchise Shane Douglas.
Very underrated, dude. Shane Douglas. Ah, man.
Sorry, my dog's barking.
My dogs are out there. They're growling at each other. I don't know what they're doing necessarily. They're just having fun. I can't. You know what? I'm honestly struggling to think of. Like, I'm not struggling, but one name keeps coming to my head.
You got him already.
You got his uncle. So I think it's only right that I'm going to take Chavo Guerrero Jr. and we're going to bolster that division.
See, I would have been okay with that, but you forgot to take another prolific person from the cruiserweight division, my guy.
Who, La Parka?
Now, La Parka, you have Rey Mysterio Jr. It was in his debut pay-per-view. The man of 1,000 holds. Give me Dean Malenko.
Man, you got the man of 1,000 holds and the man of 1,004 holds. This is horse shit.
Yes, sir. Hell, dandy.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
Hold up. Let me get some lighting out here.
This is doing this. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. Okay. Okay, so 20.
Oh, we're almost done.
We are almost done. We are at pick number 20.
Are we getting the women, or are we gonna just go?
You can take whoever you want. It's just
the Attitude Era is more tougher. I know.
The Attitude Era with
women's division. I get it. It was yikes.
They didn't show the love, and you know what? I'm still kind of thinking of a tag team here, man.
Take them already. We're down to the final five.
I got this team has slid down, and it's probably because they weren't as known during the Attitude Era, but they were wrestling around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Road Warriors. Give me Animal and Hawk.
Oh, that's not yeah. You got the let's see. Thinking of another tag teams. Let's see if there were any good tag teams. I think my tag team division is fine. I need to add more
tag team.
So I got the APA. I got them. Basically, I can put the Brothers to Destruction together if I wanted to. Let's say I have the New Age Outlaws in there, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's see for ECW, who else can? You know what? Let me get some more cruiserweight wrestlers. Let me get arguably one of Rey Mysterio's greatest rivals. He's another great match wrestler. Give me Psychosis.
Psychosis. Very solid. Very solid. I'm going to take not the fat chick thriller. I'm talking prime ECW.
Mike Awesome.
Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome, baby.
Let's see who am I gonna get? You know, let me see. I'm trying to think of this. Yeah. You know what? Give me Jeff Jarrett. We gotta show some love to Jeff Jarrett.
Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Okay.
Yeah. JEFFJARRETT, Jeff Jarrett.
Okay. So, question, because I can't remember the timeline here. Molly Holly. She was more ruthless aggression than Attitude Era, I believe, correct?
She was mainly she was in the tail end, like 2001, maybe 2000, when they was already near the end.
See. I'm trying to think here. You know who I just mistakenly have left? We've both left out.
Who?
He's not the greatest wrestler of all time, but goddamn, if he ain't the best in the world in the future, give me Shane McMahon.
I'm trying to think.
Shane was wrestling in the Attitude Era.
You're right, he was.
He was getting Steve Blackman and Kurt Angle.
Yeah. You know what? If we're going with that route on a technicality, might as well pick him. Might as well pick Mr. McMahon. You pick shit, I'll pick Mr. McMahon. I mean,
but okay. McMahon. Who's McMahon going to terrorize over there? I mean,
the
Goldberg,
the man that almost killed WCW. I mean WWE, Hulk Hogan. Who knows? I might turn Hogan babyface, brother.
You know what? I'm just gonna take the most popular woman of the Attitude Era. Let me take Sable.
You know what? You're taking Sable. I'm taking the most extreme woman of the Attitude Era. Give me Lita.
Okay, that's fine. That's all fine and dandy. But since we're gonna rewrite history with this, you got Triple H and he got China over there. I'm gonna take Welcome to the Queendom where the kings bow down. Give me Stephanie McMahon.
Already. You know what? That's perfect for me because now you gave me one half of the pillars of the women's division. Give me Trish Stratus.
But see, like again. They wasn't really. I mean, Lita was getting in there and mixing it up. But so you had Lita and Trish.
Yep. What pick are we at now?
That'll be your match right there.
What are we at now? 24?
We're at 25 now.
The final pick.
Final pick. I really don't know who I'd like to pick.
David Arquette.
Just for laughs, David Arquette. Nah. I'm going to take a very underrated performer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the Mastodon, Vader.
It's time.
It's Vader time.
You know what? Just for the sake of controversy, he's the final pick. He is evil beyond belief. I do not. The individual can rot in the underworld for all I care.
It's Mr. CTE himself.
Yep, Mr. CTE himself. Give me Chris Benoit.
Chris.
Remember, this is a match card for us to do for see who has the better.
I'm gonna be really upset if you don't have New Jack and Chris Benoit at a death match on your card.
I hate you
because I'm gonna be honest with you. If you do that, I'm voting for you. I'm not voting for my own card. Like that's an headline. Or no, that's open up the show with that.
That is not headlining my pay-per-view. It'll open up the show. It'll open up the show.
RJ, I took Edge and Christian in the Legion of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
So,
final wrap. Let's call it.
Posted. These are going to be posted on our socials.
You'll vote who won.
You can vote who has the better roster. And then next week, so over the next week, me and Alex are going to be coming up with a 10-match card with the people we have. And we're pretty much going to have to use everybody in this card.
Almost everybody.
So all 25 picks have to be somewhere on this card. That is the one rule. And it has to be, I would say it has to be at least 8 matches, but like 10, I feel like we could do it.
Because we're doing a big 4. We're doing like we're booking a Mania, right?
Yeah, booking it like a WrestleMania, Slamboree. So I forget what the damn. Yeah, Alex, you definitely could have taken the Steiner brothers. You didn't. I wasn't going to tell them that.
Here's the thing, though: the Steiner brothers weren't really the Steiner brothers in the Attitude Era.
Yeah, like they were. The Steiner brothers were around way before.
Yeah, like it's this. Like next time we'll do an all time, and it'll be a completely different spiel.
Yeah, like yeah.
This is just specifically Attitude Era. Scott Steiner was the big bad booty daddy because when he was in the Attitude Era, he was already with the NWO. Then he did his own thing. Before we make let's make the announcements. And if there's any trades you would want to do with me and I do with you, we can work on that after we do the call.
Yeah, like it's. There's quite a few people, but like I don't know who I would trade who you'd want.
That's what we'll talk about it. We'll go from there.
So we'll do that briefly after we do this tier list ranking here of some WWE theme songs. We're gonna have some fun, ladies and gentlemen.
Remember, me and Chris have different perspectives of what we think is the best theme song.
This is true. This is music taste here. This is
This could also mean if I get future endeavored or not.
Yeah, don't piss me off.
I'm probably going to piss you off.
So let's see here. Let me load this up in presentation mode. Am I in presentation mode? No, I'm not in presentation mode here.
Thank you, tripod. You're useful.
Whenever you want to work, StreamYard, you let me know.
Yeah, we don't pay you 40-something a month for you to not work. Which reminds me, when's the next pay due?
I have to look at that. We got to figure that out. But that is fine by me. So we're just gonna do normal S, A, B, C, D.
Okay.
We're not gonna give special names to this. But to start it off, we do have.
I would add an F category because there's some that are just straight up awful.
So I don't think I picked any straight up awful ones, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like in here, like because there are some awful ones, but I picked mainly considered decent at the very least. Like that, like none of these. Like I said, I was just kind of going through picking.
Now I see some don't look like super awful. Where I'm like, ew, no.
Yeah, like none of them are super awful here. So yeah, because I didn't have too much time to make this myself.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so let's see.
Roman Reigns, just on taste alone. This is just the song itself, not the prestige of the person, just the song itself.
Roman Reigns, head of the table.
The babyface version or the original?
This is the original. When he first came out, he was still
S tier. S tier. The presence of that acquired is amazing.
Honestly, I don't like that they changed. I don't know if this is a hot take or whatever.
No, it's not
I am not a fan of the new one.
Where they're coming from, but even then, I like the drum thing that it does. It's not horrible.
I like the new one, but I'm not like the biggest fan of it. Like it's okay. It's honestly, if it was the new babyface one, it would be in like B. Maybe even C for me. I don't.
But the original Tribal Chief is an S tier.
It doesn't grab my attention like the head of the table did. So The Rock. This is the electrifying theme. It's
B tier. B.
It's not the final boss. I think if it was final boss, it'd be S tier for me.
Yeah. Or the original, if you
even though it
smell
does
what the
still have
rock.
the final boss picture, they didn't change
No,
it.
that's B. That one's a B tier.
It's a B tier. Now the New Day.
Just
New
the
Day
theme
is
of see,
the
I'm
New
not a.
Day theme is very basic to me, but
I know there's a but.
I think it fits them perfectly.
No, just fitting it them there. Yeah, I'll put it in B tier.
Especially when you look at like when it used to give like people would be dancing in the crowd, especially when they were fresh off, they were solid. Like it was cool. Now I came to play The Miz.
What is your opinion on it? Because for me, I don't mind it. It's a good song. It has a good jam.
It is. It's on my playlist. I listen to it.
I listen to it when I work
when
out
I'm working
too.
out and stuff. However, when I look at like kind of some of the other songs
you
here,
guys are. Hey,
I would put
brother,
it more
so
in
is
the
your
C.
mother. But so is your mother. But let's leave it at that.
Units and ladders.
Yeah. Yeah, you got no women, so.
God, comments like that make my balls itch.
See, really, I was gonna put it on B tier.
I would put it C on it. When you look at all of these theme songs,
remember it's a matter of opinion, like you said. So yourself, but
I mean,
also
like me, I would put it in C.
I put it at B because I can bump to it still no matter what. I'm not gonna bump to electrifying. I won't. I'm sorry, but I won't. But it's B tier because it has a good riff. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to listen to that theme song. New Day's theme. I want to be goofy. I'll play his theme song. Roman Reigns while going to the gym gives you that.
And that's what I'm saying, man. Like if the Rock's theme was the final boss one, it would be up there in S tier.
That or his original,
So like that's just.
But I'll keep it at C. DX, you gotta put it S tier. Argue with him, mama. It's S tier.
It's S tier.
Yes, argue with him, mama. Argue with
him. I would have to agree on S tier DX, just because it's iconic. Once that "Are You Ready" hits, you're like, in my veins, baby.
Yes.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Give me S tier. Argue with him, mom. That theme song, the crowd reaction it got.
It's sad that it was so good, and now I feel like it doesn't even have the same meaning anymore. Song itself, though, is one of the best. It's one of the best newer theme songs.
Voices S. I don't care.
Voices is S tier for me.
Argue with the couch. S tier.
Voices is top 5.
It is my top 5 theme song of all time. So I agree with you.
AJ Styles, A tier for me. I don't know how you feel.
Yes, A tier.
I think this A tier.
That's a hot take. A lot of people don't like it. I love the.
You don't want none. They don't want none.
Come on, I don't even have to talk to you. You know where to put him. Those 2 songs, you know where to put them.
This one too?
I'm borderline S or A. What are you thinking?
I would go A. Like, it's iconic. If we're talking in an iconic sense, it would be S tier.
Oh, no, I'm not going to lie. There's a couple times where I've done cardio before, and I hear that theme song, and I just...
but like now, like when I'm working out, I'll listen to it, but more so, I'll listen to the Glass Shatters Disturbed version.
Okay.
Well, I like that version a little bit more for like working out and stuff. This one, Broken Dreams, Drew McIntyre.
I'm stuck with A and S tier just because of the song.
I am willing to go A tier. I'm going to be very honest. For the longest time, I did not care for this theme song.
We're fighting.
You know that Family Guy meme where he's like, I did not care for The Godfather. I did not care for Broken Dreams.
We're fighting.
For the longest time.
We're fighting.
And then one day, I just said, fuck it. And I added it into my playlist. I said, I'm going to give it another shot. Everybody seems to love this theme song. I'll give it another shot. People would tell me I'm wrong. People on TikTok would be like, "You're an idiot." Like this song rocks.
No, it's a great song. It's a great song.
And then I listened to it like 3 times, and I was like, by the time it came on the third time, I was singing along to. I was like, God damn! Like,
was
you know
that metronome I hear?
Perhaps like I was like, I can't fight it anymore. Like,
the game is S tier. Put the game in S. I don't care what you say. The S.
Oh yes, the game is 100% up there. That is like one of my top workout songs there.
Yes, it is.
Undertaker, rest in peace.
It's the same thing as The Rock and the New Day. It's good. It's good. It fits the character.
But as far as the song, it's good. Like B is good songs. They're not bad, but like A and S are like the upper echelon.
Hey, hear me out. Hear me out with "Here Comes the Money." Hear me out. That song is fun. It's enjoyable. I'm putting it in A tier. I don't care what you say.
Here Comes the Money is absolutely A tier in my
Here
opinion.
comes the money.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Here comes
Hey,
the money.
hey,
Money, 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 money.
pin up RJ's comment because I want to address what he posted up. His recent
Nice.
comment. Where he put my time. Here's what I gotta say for you. Thank you. No one shows enough love to my time. Malik, Narcolepsy Boy 94. I'm calling you out. You have gross taste for saying my time is not a good theme song.
That's crazy work. He said that.
He does not like my time. Malik does not like my time at all. I love my time.
My time.
Yeah, RJ, W take for
I'm
my
a
time.
terrible singer. Yeah. And you know what? That song is on here somewhere.
We'll find it.
It's right here. It's right here down at the bottom.
Sexy Boy.
Sexy Boy.
I'm not gonna lie. I play it before I go on a date. That's just me.
Yo, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I will sing that song when he hits that sexy boy.
Put it in A tier. I don't care. Put it in A tier because I sing that more than the feature song.
Anybody that says otherwise is crazy. Malik.
Yeah.
Malik hates that song for some. I've seen that on TikTok, my man.
Is that Lobster Head?
This is a shame for fame. Lobster Head. This is another one that I think is
for me, if I'm being honest, after It's a Shame for Fang, Lobster Head,
you don't remember much. This is a C tier for me.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Like lower tier, after the opening chords, you don't remember much. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest with you. The next 4 could all be S tiers for me.
Wait, what's the next one? What's that one?
So you have Cult of Personality,
S tier,
Metalingus, Slow Chemical, and I Walk Alone.
I'll put all 4 in the S tier. Fight with the Couch.
These are I'm sorry, they're all great.
Those 4 specifically are my everyday playlist. Whether I go out, whether I work out, I listen to those
crazy. 4. Mr. McMahon, No Chance in Hell.
Give it a B tier. I like it, but it's not
solid B. It gets you hype. Basic Thugonomics.
S tier. Same thing as the time is now.
Dude, it's great. The
fact that I'll work out to Basic Thugonomics, and people that aren't WWE fans are listening to it. They're like, yo, who the hell's this? I'm like, John Cena. They're like, you're lying.
Basic Thugonomics. It's the basic Thugonomics. Randy Orton's "Burn in My Light."
A tier.
It's an A tier. I know a lot of people that don't like this song and say
I like "Burning in My Light,"
but I don't prefer it as
voices. But I like "Burning in My Light."
Nothing you can say.
Hey, nothing's gonna change what you've done to me.
Hey. All right, Mark Henry.
It's 36 Mafia. Put him in A tier.
A tier. It's a great song.
It's 36 Mafia.
That's on the workout list for sure. Yeah. Okay, this one, Rey Mysterio's Booyaka Booyaka.
I love it. It's even though I go with the character that he's a deadbeat dad. I love Booyaka 619.
Would you put an S tier or A tier?
A tier.
A tier. Okay, I agree with that. I was like, I don't know if I could go A tier, and I don't know. I was kind of mad. I didn't think about this when I was doing it because I was rushing. Mm-hmm. Which one do you prefer more? Do you prefer the Booyaka, or do you prefer the one he debuted with, the 619? Who's that jumping out the sky?
I prefer Booyaka because there was the hip hop version that he had for a little bit when he was in 2006. That after Eddie's passing, but he got rid of it.
I remember that vaguely, but I can't remember. I just remember the rock version.
No, I remember the hip hop version. Yeah, you go.
I had the Reckless Intent CD, and that had the rock version on it. It was POD. So I need to seek out that that rat theme. Trish Stratus.
A tier. It's time to rock and roll. This time.
It's Lil Kim, Lil killing it. Now, this is what I'm interested in seeing what you think. Rhea Ripley's Demon in My Dreams.
I eat, sleep, bleed.
The demon in your dream. Bro.
Hey,
bro.
2 years ago, I would have said A tier, but now it's borderline S tier. I listen to
Dude,
that
dude, I
regularly.
jam out to that. So that song I listen to like probably one of the most on my wrestling
No, I
feed.
looked at my Spotify wrap up. That was my number 3rd most listened to song of 2024.
I have to like, dude. Yeah, that one is up there. It's specifically just it's a banger.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm kind of mad. I put all the bangers on here. I didn't even put like any bad songs.
No, you did
Becky
not.
Lynch's Celtic Invasion
C. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You don't
It's
like
C.
it? D.
Oh, no. C tier for me.
C tier. Okay, I like. Yeah, it's very basic, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I was singing the hell. I was singing the hell out of it at WrestleMania that one.
I'm on my own against the world.
This is an A for me.
Yes, easily.
It's very solid. Watch me shine now. Watch me
shine. They got us. They caught me, Josiah, and Axel dancing. I'm doing the fucking Funkasaurus little fucking dance to it.
Dude, I love that song theme. Lita's love, fury, passion, energy.
I do not understand a word they are saying. I do not understand a lick of word they're saying, but it's definitely an A tier song. Argue with the couch. I don't understand a lick of what they're saying, but I love the riff.
Yeah, the music part is dope.
Do you know who I always thought RJ had a good theme song? Alex Riley. Yep. Say it to my face.
Yeah, I'm gonna update this again so we can all do it. And so I can add a bunch more themes.
A variety.
There's so many. I was rushing to make this because I thought there were.
Ooh, those are both Sasha Banks' theme songs.
So I got both Sasha Banks theme songs for a specific reason. What would you put the Snoop Dogg version at?
B.
See, this is where I have an issue.
I think the original is
the one time I feel like Snoop Dogg actually brought the track down.
No, but I'm like, yo, fresh y'all, so fresh y'all. Snoop Dogg.
It was
I did
nice
not need
at first, but when it became her
bar.
song every week, I was like, I don't prefer this.
No, for me it's a B tier for that one. That was a B tier for me.
It can be B is fine. Now the original Skies of the Limit,
A tier.
My opinion is A tier. It is one of the
A tier.
It was one of the best songs. It was my favorite song for a long time.
It was my favorite song for the golden era of NXT.
Yeah. Shelton Benjamin. Ain't no stopping me now.
You can't run for me, and I'm gonna give it to you. A or B?
I would put this at the top of the B tier, honestly. Like, I don't go back and listen to it all the time, but when I do,
Bianca not an S tier is crazy. Axel, why are you using the comment section right now? Who are these people?
I don't know who this juiced up jobbers fella is commenting, but
hey, guys. After those comments, we regret to inform you of the release of Axel Guzman 1097.
He's been future endeavors.
His future endeavors.
Sorry,
you have to hear it this way.
Y'all going crazy since we got here. Hey, look, like I said, I'm gonna update this list so we can all do it.
No, Axel, this is the second
there's gonna be a lot of themes on it.
Axel, this is the one with the Snoop Dogg remix, not the original version of Sasha Banks, the Snoop Dogg remix.
See, Sasha, she's up here, right here, and I haven't even finished redoing this. Yeah,
Axel,
Snoop Dogg remix.
Call from Johnny. Okay, RJ, I'll be the Johnny. So we're not gonna be able to do it, right, brother? You wish you the best of luck in your future.
What y'all think? What you think about my time, though? Here we go. We're finally here.
A tier. A tier.
A tier.
Yeah, not S tier.
Okay, we're gonna have to rearrange these. The Hardy Boys loaded.
If no words exist, that's why I don't. But for the sake of Axel, A tier.
So this is A tier. No more words just because Axel's watching.
S tier.
I hope you're having fun down
Okay, leave it there. Just leave it there. Just leave it there. Leave no more words at D tier. I want to see what Axel's reaction is. No, put it at D tier. Axel try to do a hostile takeover. D tier for no more words.
Oh, I know he's mad. I know he's hot. We're gonna come back to that though. Just close your eyes.
I'll delete this whole podcast. Hey! Realistically, put it where it belongs. You know, no more words.
We
is an
all
S tier
know
song.
where it's going. Like, in all honesty, come on now. It's one of the greatest themes of all time.
Like, I'll end the live as we speak. Don't do it.
Don't do that to me.
Don't do it.
Just close your eyes and watch, and
A
the
tier.
naked truth revealed.
Reveals. Yeah, because we're gonna have to rearrange some of these. If I'm being honest,
Like I put all the good themes on here, man.
the majority were amazing themes. What's the last one?
Kingdom. Whoa.
A tier. I do not like the character, but the song. You know.
It's a banger, dude.
Yeah. Hold up. Would you consider S tier for Kingdom, or do you want to leave it at A
What's that?
for Kingdom? Because as much as I don't like Cody Rhodes, the song.
Right now. I'm gonna leave it at A because we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have to revisit this with some other themes added to it. I will do that, and maybe we can revisit this sometime later this month when Axel doesn't have to work.
Yeah, Axel, who works on a Sunday?
I mean, it is the Super Bowl Sunday.
I know that's not the smack. Axel, I know you're selling chicken wings and chips and stuff at HEB. You're doing your part, brother.
Dude, I remember working at like retail and
it was not
Super Bowls and shit, dude.
Oh no, I used to work at a gas station convenience store, so I know what he's feeling.
Oh, like a Wawa, or
basically a Wawa, but it's for the local casino tribe that I used to work at. So the native tribes had their own casino gas station. So boom.
Oh man! All right, so if we're rearranging these, how would you rearrange the C tier?
I'm sorry, written in my face. Drop it down to D. I really don't listen to that song that well.
Too many limes. Too many limes. Oh.
And if I'm being honest, as much as let's see, for me, I guess no chance in hell down to C tier.
Honestly, yeah, I think that's very fair. I would put it at the top of C tier. This would, if this is me, this is how
the top of the B tier.
I would put B tier, like Shelton Benjamin.
I'll put Electrifying as the last of the B tier. I think New Day's theme is better than Electrifying.
That's a hot take.
I don't like the Electrifying.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I'll for the sake of argument. Now, here's where we get interesting because we have a lot in this A tier. How would you arrange these?
Kingdom is at the top of the A tier.
Kingdom's at the top of the A tier. If it was me,
just on songs alone, just the songs alone, not how iconic the wrestlers were, just the theme song itself and how much we like it.
So for me, Kingdom, Watch Me Shine.
I would put Broken Dreams afterwards. That's
Broken Dreams.
Let's see. Here Comes the Money right there is perfect.
Sexy Boy and Phenomenal.
Actually, no, for me, it's Somebody's Gonna Get It over Sexy Boy. I listen to that more than Sexy Boy.
I would put it, like this, and then Rey Mysterio. God, they're all so good though. I can't decide.
Ooh, bro, I would put Close Your Eyes in front of Phenomenal. I do listen to Close Your Eyes more. That's just me though, because that's a better riff version.
And just close your eyes and light.
Wait, what for you? Do you listen to Burning in My Light more or Sexy Boy more?
Burning My Light.
So do I.
Yeah, Burning My Light is top tier. Honestly, this is way too low for my liking.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sky's the Limit. Honestly, sorry, but I think Sexy Boy might be the bottom out of all of these.
Yeah, like now that
I think we may have to drop Sexy Boy to B tier, top of B tier.
Top of B tier, it's gonna have to go for the time being.
I listen to My Time more than Satisfaction.
Yeah, I listen to My Time more than Rey Mysterio's Booyah.
So do I.
Oh shit.
Do you listen to it more than Sky's the Limit though?
I don't. Not the original Sky's the Limit though. The Snoop Dogg version for sure, but not the original. Honestly, I'm okay with this. The only reason like the Hardy Boys one is down there is because like it's not like at least I haven't found it on Apple Music or Spotify. I don't use Spotify, but I don't see it on there. So
okay, now we gotta go.
I have to literally like Google it on YouTube. YouTube when I want to listen to it.
Mm-hmm. All right, then now the S tier ones. Number 1 for me is Metalingus.
For you is Metalingus.
And then number 2 is Voices. I'm okay with either or.
Okay, which one do you listen to more?
Voices.
Voices. That me too. So like, okay,
I listen to Voices more.
we're gonna put
Metalingus
Voices.
is number 2.
Stop it, Roman.
Slow Chemical is number 3.
Slow Chemical is number 3. If we're gonna go based on what I listen to the most,
The Game
is number 4. Actually, fuck.
Cult of
Cult
Personality.
of Personality is 5, and
Yes.
then it would be My Time Is Now.
I listen to Basic Thugonomics more than I do My Time Is Now, though.
I mean, that is true. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna move Basic Thug. Even though I do think constructively, My Time Is Now is the better song and actually the better theme song. But if we're gonna just kind of go on like what we listen to the most, like how because that's really the only way you can rank them at this point. Because like, how can you argue which is more iconic between My Time Is Now and Voices? Like, but which one do you listen to more? Actually, I think Voices is the better song. But I digress. Like, just
let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Out of all of these, let me see. I do listen to Demon in Your Dreams and No More Words more than I do both John Cena themes. That's just me, though. Because those are good workout songs.
I'm gonna put No More Words right here. There's so many. Honestly, Roman, I'm so sorry. Yours is the last one I really.
I would put
Roman
I Walk Alone in front of
like
Demon in Your Dreams.
Which one?
I would put I Walk Alone in front of Demon in Your Dreams because I do listen to I Walk Alone a lot.
Yeah, like
I think
honestly,
that's it.
all of the. Oh wait, I did not mean to do that. It was like this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, like honestly, this whole like top tier I listen to all the time. Like it's honestly, I'd probably put Romans above Shinsuke's from what I listen to personally.
Mine's in between. I listen to one or the other like evenly.
It's so hard. But yeah, like right there, I think is like the perfect way to kind of categorize these songs here. So yeah, we'll just kind of leave it at that for now. I mean, Super Bowl is going to be starting here very shortly.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, does anybody have any questions before we head out? Oh yes, this is something I did see. You guys remember when Randy Orton came out to Fire Burns?
That was weird.
That's so weird. Like, because you think about this Fire Burns.
It's CM Punk's.
It does not fit Randy Orton in the slightest bit. Like, especially that era Randy Orton with the like flipped up hair and like fresh out of Evolution. Like, he wasn't even bald headed Demon Menace Randy Orton yet. That was just weird.
Not at all.
Weird thing to see. But guys, the people that were here, thank you very much for joining us on the Super Bowl Sunday. This was kind of a last minute thing. There was a lot of it was very up in the air if we were even going to make it today to do this. So thank you for you guys that you did join and watched and hung out. Join us next week, next Sunday, 2 p.m. normal time. We should be all back together and doing stuff the normal way.
We're going to be doing the booking and some other stuff going on. We just got to think about what we're going to do for y'all. But in the meantime, Chris, did you think of doing any trades or are you good with who you got?
Honestly, man, is there anybody on my list that you wanted?
Let me see. Other than Sting,
really one person I really wanted out of your list, and that was
Taker. I wanted Sting,
and you wanted Sting. So I feel like we're at a stalemate. That unless you wanted Rey Mysterio.
I'm okay with my cruiserweights.
See, like, yeah, like and I'm okay too. I think it's actually going to be more interesting this way to see how we would put together a card.
Hold up,
rosters
let's make it more interesting in here. What brand do you want? That way we can focus on what titles they'll defend. Do you want to work with the WCW titles or do you want to work with the WWF titles?
WWF titles. I would prefer.
Okay, I'll take the WCW titles.
Just because, like, my top two are Austin and Rock. Like, it's So you got I got WWF, you got WCW. So I'm booking WrestleMania, you're booking Starrcade.
Starrcade.
All right.
May the best
There it
pay-per-view
is.
win.
So I will send these lists out, and I will make a video for like the talk of ticks, and we can have people vote and stuff, and then
And then
next
we can
Sunday
give it to
we
Axel
will
so he can post it up.
reveal our.
Wait, can we do voting polls on the shorts on YouTube?
I'm not sure. I have to honestly check. The shorts
Because we
are
can do it
still
on
a little new
Instagram
to
as
me.
well, and then on Axel's Instagram, he can promote this who won the draft, yada yada yada.
Yeah. So, yep. Anyways, everybody, thank you. Join us next week, and yeah, catch the aftermath of this set. Anything else you'd like to say?
Let's go, Saquon.
Fuck the Chiefs.
Yes. And we're good.